EpiRodMG here with another video. So I wanted to kind of make a comeback video. I know my videos haven't been very frequent, specifically the past 6 weeks, and this is because I've been away from my hometown. A little bit about myself. My name's Aaron. I live in California, in San Francisco, and I'm an artist. I go to school for art. I have been interested in art my whole life, been drawing since I was a little kid, and I'm away at Rhode Island, basically on the other side of the country in Providence, at Rhode Island School of Design. It's a pretty famous design school. I'm not in college yet, but it's a pre-college program. And anyway, I'm interested in going into game design. It's a big reason why I play video games, is because I'm really interested in making them. I want to do kind of content creation, as well as front-end programming. I want to be able to communicate with back-end programmers. So something that I thought would be a good foundation to kind of get down is animation. Animation and game design are very closely tied, so I'm taking an animation course here at Rhode Island School of Design. And I leave to go back to California tomorrow, which is why I'm kind of making the comeback video, because my videos are going to be more frequent now. As you can see, not sure, it might be a little bit hard to see, it was worse earlier, but I'm getting a little bit of blue tiling, or actually not at all now. I was getting blue tiling in the corners of my screen a bit ago, and at times it can be really difficult to play. The internet is kind of up and down here. It's not really reliable. So I haven't been making videos a lot because the internet just really isn't up to par with what I have at home. It's alright to play on. I've still been playing the game. I've been very active in the community on Reddit and on the forums. But it's not, I think, at least good enough for me to record frequent videos on, like Beppy Uncut. I wanted to talk about a few things that have happened while I was away, things you haven't heard about because I haven't made videos discussing them. A few milestones that have, or not milestones, important events, let's say. The first thing is that when I got here, there was a big problem in our guild for a while concerning recruitment. We had kind of been dead in terms of activity. Nobody was really playing a lot. We were just kind of tooling around, doing abysses maybe, and, you know, tombs once in a while, but it wasn't really the kind of active guild that it should have been. So me and Raging Hard, at least, or his name was at the time, his name's now White, we had kind of taken to coming into the Rage Eated Mumble and doing tombs with them. They're a very, very active guild, or at least they were at the time. And we loved going in there, chatting with them, and doing tombs with Nomad. He kind of leads them, the tombs in there. He is way into doing speed tombs, and yeah, he was in the video that I made where I discussed we discussed how to speed tomb. That's the reason we made that, was because we were doing it so frequently with him. And yeah, you can see him getting black tiling here. It's not fun. It's playable, but I wouldn't want to make a lot of videos with this. So the guild was just kind of dead for me in Austin. Austin is Raging Hard's name. We were, at least I was for a long time, considering even joining Rage Eated, because it was a little bit difficult to be in the TeamSpeak, in the Night Owls TeamSpeak. Thank you, Shinko. Thank you. It was a little difficult to be in the Night Owls TeamSpeak because it was just always dead. Nobody was in there. They weren't doing dungeons. So I was considering for a while joining Rage Eated, leaving Night Owls and joining Rage Eated. I was pretty frustrated with the way the guild was going. So there was a big guild discussion. We decided to bring it up with our founder, Wiz Gazelle, David, as we call him around here. And we really shaped things up. The guild became alive again. We got a good recruitment system going, and now we have 6 to 12 people in the TeamSpeak every night. There's kind of this prime time where everybody's on and we're all doing big dungeons and stuff. Another one of our leaders, Asindria, agreed that she would set up a mule and buy tombs for us, just out of the goodness of her heart. So we can always run tombs now. She doesn't even require donations. It was a really nice gesture on her part. A big thanks to Asindria and David for being so, cooperative with the things we wanted for the guild, and being so open to new ideas with recruitment, concerning recruitment. So anyway, the guild became really active again, and that was pretty much right as I got to Rhode Island. So I've been still trying to be active because there is a lot of work in the program. You get a lot of work at a design school like RISD. But I've also been trying to stay active in Realm of the Mad God. I'm on still at least for an hour a day. And anyway, so another milestone. I got all my characters at least 6/8, which is a big deal for me, kind of, because people who had all maxed characters are kind of people I always used to look up to, the kind of people everybody looks up to, really, when they first start out. And I never thought that I could, be at that level. But with the support of Night Owls since joining it, I've gotten to that point. I'll head over to my realm right now so you can see. Another thing is that I stocked up on tiers pretty heavily. I'll show you guys my vault, but yeah, you can see I have 6/8, 7/8, 8/8. Got the Anatises on the staff classes. I really like the looks of them. They're just so silly, and they kind of match the Ring of the Pyramid. Anywho, so we can go over here to my vault and see all the untiers I stocked up on. So, got all this. I have a lot of candy coats. I decided to stock up on those because one of my guildmates had a lot of them. Just kind of stocked up for no reason. And he was selling them for pretty cheap because he wanted to get rid of all of them before untiered trading went away. And I wanted them to feed to my pet. So I have 8, 16. I think I had like about 24 in total. I want to keep 4 of them to use on paladins if they die. I got this Oreo now. I've never been able to use one before, and it is really a great seal. It's kind of a panic button for me. Oh, I just drank that def. Whoops. It's kind of a panic button for me. When I run into a bad room in an abyss, I just kind of pop it, and I can have not a few seconds, but a bit of time to get myself out of a bad situation. Another thing that I wanted to go over was Matt Hill. He made a post on Reddit saying how he got hacked. And I kind of organized a big campaign that ended up being coinciding with a stream that one of us was doing. Our member White, spelled with like that, with a Y, or sorry, with an H and a Y. White does have an H with a Y instead of an I. White with a Y. His name used to be White like that, but he quit the game a little bit ago. Quit in quotes. And so he gave Austin his name, Raging Hard, and he switched it to White. So he lost it. So when he came back, he changed it to that, which I guess is cool. It kind of gets confusing in chat because some people call Austin White, and obviously you call the original white white as well, so it can get confusing. But we end up just calling Raging Hard white. We call him Austin. And sometimes we call white white Dinez. Sorry if this is confusing. Anyway, so we organized this big campaign on White Stream to kind of get Matt Hill back up and running. He lost a bunch of untiers. I know Joseph supplied him with a few untiers. Not nearly as many as he lost, but it was a really great gesture from Joseph. I used to be in a guild with him. Great guy. And we stored 5 mules full of pots and tops. I believe he made a Reddit post describing everything he got from Night Owls. But yeah, that I felt really good about that. That we were all able to come together and kind of help out a big community member like Matt Hill. I really didn't want to see him go. Anyway, I think that was the most recent event that has happened worth talking about. And that's all I really wanted to cover. I just kind of wanted to give a big sort of update as to everything that's happened that people might not know about. And yeah, I will be back making videos. I'm not going to say every day, but every other day at a minimum, let's say. And I'll really try to, I'll get back in the how-to series. I will not be continuing the NP Easy series. That night died a couple of times, and I was just feeling really, embarrassed about it. I do still have it. It's my 3rd attempt, I believe, at making the night. It's down here. And he's pretty far ahead. I might, if you guys want me to, I might just continue from this point. I have a Golden Sword, a Vengeance, Superior Health, a Tier 2 Shield. I'm decently close to maxing on a few stats. I'm pretty sure that's 9 def that I have on him, which is pretty good. 4 attack for maxing, 16 speed. I need 7 dex, so that'll max pretty soon. Wiz and Vit don't matter. I have a little monkey pet. He has electric, I believe, and magic heal. It's pretty crappy, but I haven't been able to get anything better. He was an uncommon egg, though, so that's pretty good. I didn't really have to give him too many feed items. And yeah, that's kind of been my realm for 6 weeks. Thanks to everybody who stayed loyal. I didn't really get a lot of complaints about, no, I did. A lot of people have been saying, like, when are you going to make new videos? When are you going to come back? And that really makes me feel good. Like, you guys really want to see more content from me, which is great. And you will see more content now that I'm going back to California. And I'll be back on my good internet, and my routine will be back to normal, per se. So thanks for watching. I hope I didn't bore any of you too badly, but just wanted to give a big update for those of you who have been kind of clueless as to where I am and what I'm doing, why I've been gone. I'll include in the description of this video links to all the work I made at the summer program. I made a lot of visual art, as well as still visual art, like drawings and paintings, as well as animation. There's a lot of little practice animations, like exercises, and one final animation piece that was pretty determinant of my final grade in the class, which I believe was an A. I think I did pretty well. I don't see why I'd get anything else. But anyway, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry if this was boring. This has been Beppy Rodham G with an update, and I am back.